Welcome everybody to Australian Hypnosis Conference. Today I'm here with Jan Sky, and she's got an epic topic that I just cannot wait to talk about. But before we go into that, I want to thank Fabian Wesselink for being our major sponsor this year. So, Jan, the interplay of neuroscience and hypnosis. Number one, tell me more. And number two, how did you get into something like this? Because neuroscience is like next level awesomeness. So tell us more.
Well, I guess I've been a hypnotherapist for about 29 years,
Oh,
maybe.
wow.
And it was only 5 years ago. Well, all along, like we have to do professional development, you're upskilling and upskilling and
Yeah.
doing things. And I decided I'd take myself back to university and uh, I did applied neuroscience. So it's just
Oh,
like
you
the
go,
word
girl.
says, the application of neuroscience anywhere, the workplace, counseling, hypnosis. So I just got so engrossed by the functionality of the brain
Hmm.
that I was teaching everyone who came to see me as a client, that this is how your brain works and this is what you do here.
Yeah.
And then I realized that when you're using hypnotherapy, of course, you're putting people into a trance and you're down regulating this anxious, busy brain.
Mhm.
So my topic is about the interplay of the two and how they go together.
Yes. Nice, nice. I love that. So when people get their bum on a seat and they're like, right, I'm going to sit here and listen to Jan Sky, what are they going to learn specifically from you?
I'd like them to teach them Neuroscience 101 for a start, and
Mm.
because our audience is going to have a level of intelligence, we'll up it a bit.
Yeah.
But just have a basic understanding of brain function.
Yeah, that's a good point because we don't really get taught that in our hypnosis
No.
trainings. Like, sure, we get taught about left brain and right brain creativity and logic, but you don't really get taught about anything else, like, with your grey matters or anything like that and how it all interlinks.
Yes. And the left and right, for example, they don't work independently of each other, unless,
Yeah.
of course, there's been damage to one side.
Mhm.
They actually, the left needs the right, and the right needs the left to make it happen.
Balance it out. Yeah, that's a good point. There you go. I've taught me something because I didn't know that at all. So yeah, that's really cool. So when it comes to this left and right brain working together, unless it's been damaged, so do they kind of fight with each other if they don't agree, or what happens there?
Well, maybe the simplest way to explain it is if I'm describing a car that I
Yeah.
see on the road, my left brain is very functional. They'd probably go, it's a Mercedes Benz. I wish it's a Mercedes. But my right would tell me it was red with brown upholstery.
Right. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yep.
So that means that you've got the function going on together because the left isn't that creative on its own, and the right isn't all that practical on its own.
Right.
And how it works is through the neural network.
Hmm.
There's firings all over your brain, exciting firings. And
Yeah. Yeah.
fire them
That's
up in the right places. And that's why it's good to know this for hypnotherapy, because
actually
fire
just
them up.
just talking out loud, does that mean that when you get that light bulb moment, that that is actually a firing neuron, and you're like, it's literally like this electric probe going, "Dong."
That's exactly right. Yeah,
Oh,
it is.
that's cool. That's cool. So I can actually imagine that light bulb going on inside my head now instead of outside. I'm like, hey, I got some neurons firing. That's a good
Yes.
thing.
And you're right, it is plural. It's more than one. They're
Yes, yes,
plural.
true, true. So when you were doing your studies, how much did it require? Was it like, like an entire year, 2 years, a couple of days? Like,
No, it was 2 years. Yeah,
whoa, that is
yeah.
epic.
And I graduated at
You
the
go.
age of 70.
Fantastic. Do you know how many people I have heard and they're like, oh, no, I just can't because it's going to be another 6 years of doing this or doing that. And it's like, well, the reality is that you're going to be 70 anyway. So you might as well be 70 with your graduation training or 70 without. So you are proving right there
Yeah.
that you've chosen to be leveled up with your age group. Like, that's freaking amazing.
You're never too old to learn. And I want to keep my brain firing because I don't
Mm.
want that to be the thing that goes on me,
Hmm.
to lose it.
Hmm.
And if I don't use it, I might lose it.
Well, that's the way it works, isn't it?
Yep.
So let's have a bit of a play with your imagination. Are you open for that?
Oh, yes.
Okay, let's just imagine you have found a magical key that unlocks the brain.
Right.
Okay, now that key has a tag on it with a name on it. What is the name on the tag of the key?
Oh, gee. I I want to say Jan's domain. It's my brain, isn't it? Or is it your
Yeah,
brain?
yeah, it can be your brain.
I think I just call it Jan's domain because it is. It's just such a precious part of our body and it functions to the nth degree with precision
Yes, yes.
until things don't come along and mess it up.
When it comes to the brain, now this is a question of curiosity, okay? But when it comes to the brain, so many people don't believe that they're smart or intelligent. Is that true when it comes to the actual brain itself? Like, are there some brains that are just dumb or they don't connect or they don't function? Like,
Well,
is that a real thing?
not really. A lot of it will come. We have to go back to genetics. We have to go back to before we're born, really, because the combination of the DNA from mum and dad go together.
Mhm.
Now, there are definitely people who are with a greater level of intelligence than others, but we're all needed in this world. But some people who just don't believe that they're intelligent, what were they told as a child? What were they
True.
told when they went, look, I got 95%? And dad says, what happened to the other five? I
Yes.
came second. Why didn't you win?
Mm.
So it's a lot of it is that training. And I went to university at the age of 59 for the very first time
Mhm.
because there was a part of me that didn't believe I was good enough, that,
Oh.
it was beyond my
Well,
capabilities.
I'm glad you pushed past it.
I'm glad I did too. I'm over that now. That part of me, I just went, oh, I don't need that anymore. I am enough.
Yeah,
I'm good enough.
yeah. And I like the idea that, like, sure, it's that we don't just have dumb brains, you're not just born with a dud or something, like I like the idea that we can all learn and grow regardless of our age or our abilities. And we
Mm,
can all just keep on transitioning no matter what speed you're going, whether it's 1 step or 100 steps.
mm.
Just do it at your pace. And I love that idea. But I was just wondering, based on your experience in education, are there actually any dumb brains? And you've showed us right there that there isn't.
Bear in mind too that the brain can become damaged through trauma,
Yes.
um, bad experiences, bouts of depression,
Mhm.
excess alcohol, a whole range of different things.
Mm.
And that will clearly impact the functionality of the brain.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, mm.
yeah, true. So thank you so much for talking to me here today. For everybody who's joining in, please get your seat to Australian Hypnosis Conference. Jan is going to be there for the entire event, and I have no doubt that she would love to talk brains with you and how she can prove to you that you're actually smarter than what you think. So talk to everybody in the future. Bye bye.
Bye.